Alright, how's it going? Got my new controller today, and so far so good. Let's get to it.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Striding into the box, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Let's take a quick look at the lineups here. So you have Nieto behind the plate with Syndergaard on the mound, and also Nunez starting the game at third base. Davis gets the night off. For the Diamondbacks, Marte in right field, Ahmed the shortstop, then the other Marte in center field, David Peralta batting cleanup in left field, Eduardo Escobar the third baseman batting fifth, and then Christian Walker batting sixth. Stephen Vogt and Ildemaro Vargas in the number 8 spot, followed by the pitcher, Luke Weaver. All right.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matt, if you're talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll, how about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roll, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Yeah, Mets are hot right now. Swept the Pirates in a 4-game series.
The 1-2. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. High and deep down the left field line, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Man, oh man, let's get this guy out.
he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Stepping up now, Nick Ahmed. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. As a look, now the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's on the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there.
Yeah, having
the
some trouble
pitch.
putting these guys away so far.
Lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
As a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third.
Get out of here.
He gets the tag down, and he's out.
Sit down.
To take third.
Take a hike.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Man, my pitch count is kind of high. Those 2 batters, long at bat.
The bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. 2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Nimmo has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game.
It's kind of a weird inning for Syndergaard there. I was really struggling to put people away. It's normally not like that.
Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Ahmed Rosario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
3-0 now. Brandon Nimmo is on deck.
How's the audio sounding for you? Is it all right?
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
I turned up the game volume a little bit, so it should be a little louder, and also turned up the microphone volume a little bit.
High in the air into shallow left center. Peralta is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. And 0 now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. In there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Nimmo stands at first with 1 out. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So here's Pete Alonso. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's away.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Guys throwing me a lot of junk here.
On the mound, everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. First and second now, one man out. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half.
Yeah, he had that big 3-run home run yesterday.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Weaver isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time.
Batting 6, the second baseman, number 6.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set, the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this?
Damn it.
They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. At the plate, David Peralta will start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Peralta.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
One strike.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. To first. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Liner toward right center.
Yeah.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as you can see, he's currently second best on the Diamondbacks in that department. At the plate, Christian Walker. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
That is 7. The catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Vogt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Yeah. I mentioned it before. So I had the new controller today.
2 out
and
here, runner in second.
the sound issues, the microphone issues that I was having before, it was related to the controller because you plug the microphone into the controller,
1 ball, 1
and
strike.
Man,
there was
35 pitches
problem
with only
with the
2
plug,
outs
I guess.
in the
So,
second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30
new
or less
controller.
after 2 innings. So he's got some catching up to do.
And so far so good.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
It was
2 ball,
delivered
2 strike
today.
count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
I checked on Amazon, which is where I normally check, and then I also checked on GameStop's website, which is a video game store, and neither had it in stock. It was sold out. But Walmart.com did have it in
He's
stock.
set. The 2-2.
So I ordered
best
it
of sinkers that time. Ball high.
from there.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving
And
in
it
on
worked
3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Swung
All right.
on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Finally got his first strikeout.
1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
That guy looks pretty frightening there.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I can't use the controller anymore as an excuse for my base running blunders. I'll have to find a new excuse quickly.
A 1 pitch on its way.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Well, let's see if I can get a few more walks. This guy walked
now
3.
The 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
3 batters in the first inning. He's on his way to the 4th right here.
Driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor.
I need some more walks for my stats, so I'll take it.
And he takes ball 4.
That probably should have been a strike, but I'll take it. The 4th walk of the game.
Oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Next up for New York, Tomas Nieto. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up.
So Nieto getting the start today behind the plate. He's basically been Noah Syndergaard's personal catcher as of late. I guess he prefers the way Nieto calls games. But not the best bat in the lineup.
1 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peralta's after it. He's
not
going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
No, it's not.
And they've really got
I had to hold up.
Here.
I thought that was going to be caught. So
the good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though.
You know, from the perspective of that camera, it looked like that might be a fly ball out. So I couldn't just keep running. But hey, what can you do? All right, so not a bunt situation for Syndergaard. Let's try and get these guys home.
And to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, Noah Syndergaard. As the first pitch misses to
try and get something elevated here. Use a power swing. At least do a sac fly.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that fooled me.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Oh, this guy is all over the place.
In, but it's 3-1 now.
This guy's all over the place.
Ahmed Rosario is on deck. Runners at second and third here, nobody out.
Oh, just barely. Oh, my voice cracked there. I'm now a man. Yeah, he just barely painted the outside corner there. Have to shorten up a little bit. Oh, yeah, you suck. That should have been a walk. When I say you suck, I mean I suck. I'm the one controlling his bat. Got fooled there. I really wanted to hit a home run.
Drawing the walk can be an inch or two. It's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Cut fastball
and
inside.
Should be the bases loaded now. Oh well.
Hit hard.
That's it.
Center.
That's it.
Base hit. Nieto rounds third and is digging for the plate.
That's it. 2 runs will score. Big hit.
It's now a 2-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah,
Fat
when you
pitch
see
up in the
ducks on
zone.
the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but
2-run
that's a big
score.
2 RBI base hit.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play at .313, 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Rosario makes a move from first. That's a strike to throw down.
Oh, he's in there, baby.
Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one.
That's really telling something there, by the way. You know, it shows his top speed of 18 point something miles per hour. When you stop and think about that, that's like, it's pretty damn impressive. And when I think about when I'm on the treadmill, I put that thing at 9 miles an hour, I'm ready to pass out. I can't even imagine going double that.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely.
Kind of close.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to. That's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's
All right,
not a
Cespedes,
great
let's
angle,
see
and everything
something here.
happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And I can take a
Ready
big
to
lead.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey,
Drilled right back up the middle.
get in there,
That's
score,
through
score!
into center field, base hit. Now a long
I screwed up.
throw home.
I screwed up.
And
I
the
screwed
runner
up.
at
I
third
screwed
will
up.
put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
All right, so there's your first base running blunder. I tried to get Rosario to score, but I guess I pushed the wrong button. He would have been able to score easily. Yep, my
Nice
fault.
execution right there, Dan.
And then I almost ran out of the inning.
Inside the baseball and ripped the base hit.
I almost ran out of the inning by
You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch,
taking a really
the ball's gonna
wide
find a
turn
hole
at first
somewhere.
base.
That one right up the middle.
Look, that should have been an easy score. I screwed up. All right. Next time. Let's get this guy in.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Alonso is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 2-0 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Got to get all these runs in here. Need to smash a home run. Make up for that base running mistake.
Hit hard down the line.
Oh,
This will wind up a
almost.
foul ball. 2-2.
Now I got 2 strikes on me.
And now time
Take
is
a
called
breather.
for and
Take a
granted
breather.
by home plate umpire
Oh,
Clyde
52
Washington.
pitches already. This will be his 53rd. Definitely working the count on this guy. He's not going to last long. All right, protect the plate.
2-2. Doesn't get the zone.
Oh,
Count
man.
full now.
I wanted to go for it.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots
I
of
wanted to go
possible
for it. I can be a
outcomes on
sucker
this
for
pitch.
those low pitches.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
All right,
And
take
before
another
the big 3-2 pitch,
timeout
is
here.
called at home plate.
Pressure's on. 3-2 pitch.
Swing
Fuck.
and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go now to
I'm so frustrated. It should be 3-0 right now at least.
ready now for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That misses 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Yep, blue balls again. I have a tendency
Now
to
the
do
pitch.
that.
To 2-2 now.
He wants the sinker. Where does he want it? He wants it low. All right. Let's see
Here's
if
the
I can
pitch.
get a low strike here. Oh, God.
Sinker dips
I missed the
too low
release
there.
point there.
Into the dirt, in fact.
Garbage.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt
All
situation.
right, let's get this
to
guy.
move
Come
the
on, he's
runner
the
into
8-hole
scoring
hitter.
position.
Hit out towards
Okay.
second.
No big deal.
Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the
Yeah,
NL
5
East
games
race.
back from Atlanta. Inching closer. Face the Braves. Big series after the Diamondbacks here.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luke Weaver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
No ball. 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that,
Jesus.
this is going to be a tough day.
Didn't expect him to hit it
Rosario's
hard.
got it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, that sucks.
The right field.
0-2 count on the pitcher. It's like,
Starling.
I want to strike the guy out.
Now at the
Oh, well.
plate, Starling Marte.
I'll take
Threw
the
a
out.
base on balls, his first
Any
time
way I
up.
can get it.
Here's the pitch.
Oh, 101 miles
Kinda
an hour.
surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
High fly ball out
That's
to
right, Adam.
straightaway center.
Don't blow it. There you
Nimmo
go.
is under it, and he makes the catch. for
Nimmo
out number
screwed up
3.
with a
So
easy
1,
catch
2, 3
in
go the
yesterday's game.
Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2
It was
to
a ball
0.
hit off the bat by Gerard Dyson of the Pirates. Should have been a fly ball out to end the inning.
And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's
Ended
check
up
in
being
with
an
Howdy
error.
Watney.
Dropped it.
Matt
Went
Gray
all the way to the
caught
wall.
up with the Mets manager to discuss
Runner
his
scored.
thoughts on his
Dyson
club's
went all the way to
offense so
third on
far,
the error.
and flat out,
And that
he was
ended
very
Waka's
pleased with the
game.
quality of their at-bats. He cited
Dicey
the 4
moment.
walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So
Got out of
far,
it, though.
That's paying off.
Familia
Okay,
came
thank
in,
you, Howdy.
and with 1 pitch, got the next batter to fly
Bottom
out.
of the third now, and
And,
that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The right field.
One of the keys
Things
to
got kind of
securing a
crazy the
win.
next inning also, but was able to hold on, and Waka ended up
They
getting
want to keep the
the
pressure
win.
on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
You know, I feel
And
like I
strike to
still,
even the count. 1-1.
like when I had the bases loaded and 1 out in the, I guess it was the first inning, wasn't able to do anything. I still,
Takes off the breaking ball there.
yeah, I'm not getting the big hit as often as I'd like, but
in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair.
one
2
thing that
strikes on him
has
now.
improved with my hitting compared to where I was at the beginning of the season is I'm definitely walking a lot more, and that I'm happy about.
He pulls this
That's
one
driven.
into right.
Hit well.
He
Hey, that's over
leaps,
his
but
head.
He can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
He's going to stop at second.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'm not going to push the issue.
That's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with
All
a
right.
good piece of hitting.
Jeff Mcneil will be the next to take a turn as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
So Mcneil looking to drive something, wasn't able to get anything done
the 0-1.
with the bases
No
loaded
swing, apparently, ball one.
in the first.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Conforto takes an extra step.
Is laid off for ball two.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1.
Oh, just painted the outside corner.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The next 3-2. And he misses there for ball four.
Another
so
walk.
Runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Making him work.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. The second for one.
You talk about no shot at two.
In time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally
Piece of
killer
cake.
right
It's not
there.
even close.
They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out.
Rally
The double
killer
play is
indeed.
the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Shouldn't have swung at that pitch.
So base is empty now after the double
All right,
play.
Tomas,
And next
let's do
to hit
it.
is the catcher, Tomas Nieto.
1 for 1. This is something to hit here. He's probably going to pitch around me,
Set
though.
and the pitch.
He's going to give me junk. Try and face Syndergaard.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy
Be
standing
ready
on
for a
third
mistake
base
over
that
the
still
plate,
needs
but
one
otherwise
out.
I'm expecting
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball
I'm
and a
expecting
strike.
him to just kind of nibble.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Up high.
Yeah,
2-1
see.
now.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Way inside with
Yeah,
that one. A pretty
he's
easy
going to walk
take
me.
there.
Bring it on. I mean, I'm on guard for any fat pitch, but I'm not expecting it.
3-1. Here it is. Lifted
Oh,
in the
there
air
it
out
was.
towards left center.
It's not enough.
Fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand one.
You know,
They're
got
up
the fat
2-0.
pitch, but I got a little under it. You know, if I have a guy like Alonso at the plate, he has enough
All set
power
for the
where
start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop.
even if you get a little under it, he might still get enough to knock it out of here. But Nieto, nah,
Big on
probably
it.
not.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
high in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
1 out.
Let's get some quick outs.
So coming to the plate,
Want my innings pitched to catch up with my pitch count. 'Cause whenever I have, really.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh shit, that was a mistake. Whenever I have DeGrom or Syndergaard in the game, I really want them to go, deep, 7 innings at least.
Grounder down the line at third.
And certainly, I want that with
foul ball, 1-1.
any of my starters, but it's more expected when I have my top of the rotation guys in there. If you're gonna give the bullpen a break, you would hope those are the guys to do it.
Out to left. Cespedes is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Well, the Mets bullpen really has been very effective, all in all this year.
So now it'll be the 4-hole.
There's been a couple of blown
Peralta.
saves.
He got on top of one.
But
It was a ground out victim last time.
really, all the guys in the bullpen have got some pretty impressive stats. The one guy who has an ERA that's a bit high is actually Dylan
Ready to
Betances.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Excuse me.
A ball
He had some rough outings in the beginning of the
A
season.
two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
But more recently, he's really been a strikeout
The 1-0.
machine.
Is swung on and missed in that strike one.
But his ERA is
Boy,
still
this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything.
in the
He should
high
feel pretty
threes.
good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Lugo's down there in
That's a foul ball off to
1.5
the
or
left, and it
so,
moves
so
to
he's
1
been
and 2.
excellent.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Mike Leake answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready to go
going
in
to the
bottom of
bullpen
the
already.
fourth. And up to bat next, the pitcher,
So
Noah
only 3
Syndergaard.
innings pitched
Go,
for Weaver. Not a very good start. Honestly, he's pretty fortunate to have only
First
given up
pitch
2
on its
runs.
way.
I
A changeup floats outside here for ball
did not
one.
get some clutch hits when I needed it, and then also I screwed up with some base running again.
2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
So Mike Leake, who was arrested for shoplifting about 10 years ago, fun fact,
And he drops a changeup right down Broadway
into
for
the
a
game.
called strike.
haven't been able to hit him yet very well this season. I've seen him in a couple outings.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field.
It's right at him.
Marte on the move.
Oh, no, it's not.
But he won't get to it, and this should
Double.
put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Strike one to start the at-bat.
So Syndergaard, a decent hitting pitcher. Not great speed, though.
Hard hit ball to short. Ahmed has
nothing.
it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds
Ahmed,
out to the other.
One
away.
shortstop grounds out to the other. One Ahmed to the other. Ha 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 ha. I'll stop.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch. A shot down the first
Oh, yeah.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Oh, no.
Now the relay home.
I fucked that up.
He is out.
The left fielder, number 52.
Well, that's very frustrating. Let's go to the videotape. I mean, I guess I want to say it's my fault, but here's what happened. He hits that ball, it gets by the first baseman. Automatically, Syndergaard just stops. He stops like a post there at third base, which I don't have any say in that matter. I mean, I suppose... Where's the ball right now? The ball's already well behind him. So it's by him now. I should know at this point, hey, he's got to score and not just stop at third. Okay, he's only halfway there. So I suppose it is my fault. I should have selected that runner and said advance home. Well, I did do that. But the thing is, maybe I was late to do it. Took a while to register. I don't know. I was too slow to do it. So he, by default, just stops at third base. And I told him, no, score. So then he starts running again. But that's what made the difference. If he hadn't stopped, if he had just kept going, he would have been safe. That's frustrating. I mean, I feel like that's you know, well, I was about to say it's something that wouldn't happen in real life, but let's get real. A lot of this wouldn't. Well, 2 outs again.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
I've had so many opportunities here to score more runs, and I feel like I keep screwing it up. So I'm not satisfied with these 2 runs on the board.
Out in front.
Should be at least 4-0.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington.
But with, you know,
2 runs,
a big hit or
hits,
2,
no errors on the Mets line score
maybe
so
6-0.
far.
But no,
Weak
it's a
grounder
close
down the
2-0
first
game.
baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Leak pauses and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Terrible.
Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Need to put something together
back
here.
To Flushing, Queens, before
This
we
just
get
isn't
back
gonna
to
cut it.
baseball. Let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
I know.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
And my dad's pissed off now that I'm not taking advantage of these opportunities.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Tell you what I'm kind of pissed off about, besides that, is that Syndergaard doesn't have many strikeouts today. Gotta fix that.
Misses, ball 2.
Nah, I'm not gonna throw it there. It's probably not gonna be a strikeout. Do changeup.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
All right, I'm gonna go up and in. Gotta trust your stuff. This is Thor on the mound.
2-2.
Go after him.
Here's
Oh man!
Chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. And
Lame.
The 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1
Pitch
away.
was a little lower than I wanted it.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Christian Walker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second.
Oh.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I don't know why he threw it to first base. I threw
Well,
it
that's
to.
only the second hit he's given up tonight.
I
The
hit
first
second
one
base.
Didn't do any damage, so he's not sweating this one.
One
at all.
strikeout.
They haven't been able to string anything together.
That's weak.
To the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
All right, well, forget the
In there,
strikeout now.
1-1.
Let's get a double play. Well, all right, let's see if I can get ahead with the
He waits.
two-seam.
Now the pitch.
Oh,
Hit
God.
hard to the right.
That was a mistake.
But foul.
That was a mistake.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
All right. Low slider. Get it. Oh,
There's a
fuck.
Swing and a drive hit
Oh,
well out
fuck.
to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Walker ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as it's now a 1-run ball game.
It's a bad pitch.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough.
Bad
but it does
pitch.
one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Let's get some people going.
Standing in now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Vargas brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. In the dirt, throw goes over to third, and he nails it
Yes!
to third. Great throw. 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Kind of happy I threw that pitch in the dirt.
And that
Oh,
misses
come
off
on,
the
man.
plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Let's throw this thing over the plate. What's going on?
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Syndergaard's been
high fastballs in this one.
kind of
He is
iffy
known
today.
for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Full count still. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And he looks at one that misses, and that's
Garbage.
an excellent job of making his man throw.
He
a
does
lot
not
of
have his
pitches
best
as he
stuff.
toughs out a walk.
That is clear. Look at this. They're putting the pitcher
Coming
in
to
there.
the plate now, Mike Leake. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one.
Okay. Is the Diamondbacks manager sleeping? You know what they say. He's probably sleeping.
He's set. Here it comes.
I'm going to
Oh, the
not
strike
throw
on the other
a
half, 0-1.
fastball
This is where
on
you
this
gotta
guy
take
because,
stock
you
of
know,
the
this is
situation.
like one of those
Adjust your batting
situations
gloves and realize you need a gapper to score
where
this guy from first. If nothing less,
I'm
pass the baton
suspicious,
to the guy
and
behind you
I
keep
don't
the
want
line
this guy to
moving.
beat me.
Slow roller down the third baseline.
Okay.
That'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
If I throw hard stuff, which I'm going to do right now, I'm not going to do it for a strike. I'm going to just try and see if he chases.
And a ball and 2 strikes
Well,
to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Don't hit him. Jesus. He wants the slider. Let's do it away. Go.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Get him.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
What's going on?
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Thank God.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the D-backs 1.
All right. And with that, I need to take a quick bathroom break, so I'll be back. All right, back with you here. Need to score some runs here.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso. Way off balance hack that time.
That
first strike.
is not
Action
how you do
now
it.
in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is line to left. Peralta is there, and he makes the catch
That
to
was
the out.
really squared up, hit well, but
the only problem
right
is
at
that
the
he
guy.
pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to
Not
get
good.
him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering on its way. Jeff Mcneil is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Leake sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
His sinker, he doesn't throw it that hard, but it has really decent sinking action.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
So he's got a cutter, changeup, sinker, four seam, and a slider. And I've noticed the sinker and the changeup, they kind of look similar, so it's kind of challenging.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2
They
anyway.
both have sinking action, but the timing is, of course, completely different.
Strike 3 called.
Oh,
and the
that's
inning
nasty.
is over.
Tip your
Down
cap.
in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
I mean, I say nasty. All right. I mean, it's not like it was a 98-mile-an-hour pitch. It was an 88-mile-an-hour fastball, but it was located, like, perfectly.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Missed that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive
Shit.
to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Yeah, it was actually a good job by Nimmo to not let that go to the wall. But, yeah, he's going to try and steal again.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing.
Got to get a double play here.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Ahmed is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Back in standing. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And he'll get back in standing. Fouled away.
Oh, too much plate there.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. And it's 2 balls and 2
Where
strikes now.
was
Keep in
that?
mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood
Where was
that
that?
this becomes his last inning.
I feel like I definitely painted the corner there, but all right, shake it off.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he's back standing.
I know this guy wants to steal. Look at him, he's stretching and everything. Taking a big lead, taunting me.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And it's fouled away.
Oof, big moment in the game here.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Cespedes. And oh no, it's off his glove.
What?
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
What was that? I mean, alright. You know, it sucks enough that you didn't catch it. So, he doesn't catch it. But then, what? Who's he throwing it to? It would have been a force out at second base. Hey, I'm shocked. I'm going to have to take him out of the game, I think. I mean, how many pitches has he thrown? Trying to find that information here somewhere. No. 95 pitches. That's a lot of pitches. I gotta get him out of here. Can't believe it. Okay. Well, now I gotta see how this guy does against left-hand pitching. Oh God. He hits 500 against left-handers, so I guess I should not bring in the left-hander yet. Then we also have Peralta, or what's his name? Yeah, Peralta. He hits 361 against left-handers. And then, I don't know who's next. Is it Escobar? Look, they all hit left-handers better, so okay. Well, I'm not going to bring in the left-hander. I mean, the only other guy that I have throwing is Gesellman. I'm going to have to bring him in. Because Syndergaard is dead tired at this point. Wow. I can't believe this. Alright. Alright, Gesellman. Maybe a double switch. No. No, I don't need to do a double switch. That's fine. I kind of want to keep Mcneil in the game. Oops. Yes.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Robert Gesellman is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. Two runners in scoring position to deal with.
It's not looking good right now.
Into the box, Marte. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Outside and low, 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 3-1. And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ready once again, David Peralta, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
An asshole.
So first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Should have been a double play.
I liked that he didn't try to do too much there.
There I was saying, oh, I want to keep Mcneil in the game.
Up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Thanks. Thanks, Jeff.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
One ball, no strike.
Gesellman, playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Little chopper down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. He pulls this one high and
You've got to be
deep to
kidding
right
me.
center field.
Got to be kidding me.
And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
The batter number 50.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
So digging in now, Ildemaro Vargas. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field.
Giving chase is Nimmo.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 5-2 Arizona. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
The catcher, number 3. Tomas Nieto.
Into the box now, Tomas Nieto. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit high and deep to left field. Peralta going back. Still going back.
Yeah, baby! We're coming back!
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Man, we've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
Dominic Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
I can't believe what I just saw.
And the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
The hell is this? I've never even seen this before. Okay, so mental note, that's what that button does.
Now here's the pitch.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs
They're
full.
afraid of him.
You could pretty much
Dominic Smith has been
a challenge fastball
on
he can
fire.
allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
His job here is to tie the game. I'll take a on base anyway, though.
And he lays off. Ball
Okay.
4. So
all right.
He comes right off
Good
the
at bat.
base
I'll
and
take
works
it.
the walk. Usually easier said than done.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He waits. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Mets faithful. They feel something going here. Everyone's on their feet.
Nobody out, runner on first. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Line drive to left.
Yeah.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Stand up double. Second and third, nobody out.
This one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
1-0 the count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Flying softly toward the hole. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 52. You'll hit it. That's it.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A line shot to third base.
You've got to be freaking kidding me.
Up next,
Oh, oh God.
Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-0. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he'll step out for a 3rd time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. The set. And the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 9 1 and 2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68. Dylan. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks. Number 1, Domingo Leyva.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Cespedes. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Starling Marte. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So it's first and second now, nobody out, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. From the belt, the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Should have gone the second. Damn it.
Now back to center field.
One gone now in the Arizona 7th. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it.
No, asshole.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Oh my God, did I luck out there.
The left fielder, David.
Into the box, David Peralta.
I thought the guy was going to be coming home, so I was just mashing that home button, and he didn't. I just barely got about it first.
0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Pickoff throw to third. And a dive, but he's back in there.
I actually didn't mean to do that. I forgot how to intentionally walk the guy. Yeah.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Eduardo Escobar.
Oh, God.
Stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
I tell you, man. Gonna have a heart attack here.
Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big
I feel like I'm
RBI
gonna
right
be
there.
sick to my stomach.
Walker.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a deep drive to
The
left.
game's over.
And it ain't coming back.
Mercy rule.
Gone!
Betances is trash. I can't get people out now.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left.
All right,
Home run number
everybody
2 on the year, as it's
head for
now
the parking
a
lot.
6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust
for the
to
parking
everything
lot.
else, and he did just that.
Ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Nunez is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corbin Martin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Absolute
Carson
garbage.
Kelly will also come on.
Betances 5.63. I can't even. I don't trust this guy anymore.
Here on that double switch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field
It's a foul
line.
ball. Get over it.
Into the upper deck, but foul. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Kelly recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Conforto is retired, and there's 1 away. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No balls and 1 strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Peralta. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now that the third baseman.
Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it
It was
down.
almost a double.
2 out with the man at first. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time.
Don't worry.
Side is retired.
Nito's back.
No runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now.
Leading off for Arizona, the second baseman.
I'm going to keep this prick in here. Get some outs.
Ready
Show
with
me you
the
can get
first
some outs
pitch.
at this
Here it
level.
comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Conforto is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Guess who's my mop-up guy now?
Kelly, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit
Guess
ago.
who just volunteered himself
Now
for
a fastball
mop-up
for a
duty?
Called strike. It's 1-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Hit high in the air down the
Taking
right
one
field
for the
line.
team,
And that'll
Betances.
get down
Fuck
for a
you.
base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score.
Oh
on
no,
the
is that
sacrifice
another
fly.
one? Looks like your ERA is even
Talk
higher.
about having a productive inning. You like to see
Let's see how high it can go.
Add on runs anytime you can.
No, drop
Sac
it.
Fly here. Gives
Drop
their
it.
team another.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
This is a
the
good
inning.
outing for you.
Only 1 in the inning for Arizona.
Yeah, how about you hit too? No, you don't need a pinch hitter. Why don't you come up to the plate? Let's see how you do.
That's Dylan Betances, and he's getting his first plate
Just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
appearance here in Robinson Cano will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Cano.
Line towards center field, and that's going to be a base hit, so a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
In now, Ahmed Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
Look at this guy.
This guy uses that two-seamer
Trying to brush me
set
back.
up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Somebody's going to get it in the head next inning.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 50.
Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run.
Small consolation.
So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 14 on the season, as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball play.
Stefan Crichton answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll get
No.
caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike
Calm your
one.
ass down.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike two, swinging.
He always does that. As in, I always do that. With the changeup, just like that same pitch, he always checks his swing and can't hold up. It's like every
3
single at
runs
bat with
already home
Conforto,
here.
it seems like.
Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Here's the 0-2.
Oh, I was so far ahead of that.
And now here's the third time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. The 0-2 once more. And he'll step out for a fourth time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Comes set, now the pitch.
Don't do this, Mets. Don't do this. You're giving me hope. Don't do this to me.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Swing and a miss, and they'll
That's more
dodge
like it.
a major bullet that time. 2 away. So J.D. Davis will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Davis.
Fastball here too low. It's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch, swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work.
What a
the
fucking
throw
asshole.
Hangs him out to dry, and that'll
end
the inning.
I think I need to just turn on automatic base running because this is happening way too much. I sent him home, and then I tried to hold up the other runner, and I think I selected that runner again.
Davis.
I just want this game to be over right now. I want it to be over.
Will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9th spot.
Number 28.
Seth Lugo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score
I don't need the
where
warm-up.
it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
I don't need the warm-up.
Lugo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta.
Leading off for Arizona, the left fielder.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Just throw strikes. Your ERA is too low anyway.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint.
Come on. I just want this to be over.
Nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
The count now at 2-1. All even now, 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him.
Well,
that was Escobar.
Right
Had I known that, I would have hit him in the head.
Because if it's put in play,
I
there's
forgot.
a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate, Christian Walker. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 1-1 the count now. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Cole Calhoun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Men on third with 2 down. And this will be fouled away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. One left for Arizona. They're on top still, 11-7. Kevin Ginkel, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Whatever, let him hit.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Jed Lowry will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4. Jed Lowry.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here it comes. This is on the ground.
Oh yeah,
that's
classic Lowry contact right there.
Step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the
I'm just going to let this play while I go to the bathroom.
11 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 7 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Oh, this is still going on. All right, we'll get them next time. Have a good night.